Welcome to Youthology Radio on AUK Radio, airing every 2 weeks on Wednesday evening from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We are your hosts, Manveer Singh
and Ruth.
And we have a new addition to our team here with Ruth. So Ruth, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. Hi, I'm Ruth. I'm 18 years old, so I just finished sixth form. I'm currently on my gap year, and I'm doing many bits and bobs. I've got a job. Also, I'm a deputy team leader at Attentive.
So Ruth will be one of our new hosts, and within our team, and we will be doing regular shows every 2 weeks. And Ruth, so you were telling me that you're a deputy team leader at Attentive. So what is your role as a deputy team leader?
My role as a deputy team leader, it entails many things, but also meaning that I have two mentees. It's great. I'm new to it, but it's great. I find it great so far. I do workshops, so support within workshops, photography, also just assist the two team leaders that we have at the moment. If there's anything that they need to delegate to me, then I'm the person to go to. Also just make sure that if anyone in the team is not able to reach the team leaders, they can come to me as well for extra help and support.
That sounds like a good amount of responsibility, and you're probably learning a lot from those experiences, which is very nice. Yeah. And now just to move on to more of like a personal questions. Who was your greatest influence growing up?
I think my greatest influence growing up was my dad. Absolute rock of my world. He was so hardworking, such a kind person, and really just the person I looked up to growing up. And because of those values that he instilled in me, I carried that on to this day even.
Do you feel like those values have become more a part of your core identity that you kind of work with throughout your day-to-day life?
Yeah, 100%. And even silly things like just always putting music on and having a bit of a jam, those are things that I learned from him, and that I carry on every single day just to make sure that I'm in a good mood, basically. But even in terms of work ethics, being focused and just being organized as well.
Yeah, it's good that you've taken a lot from your parents, because sometimes our parents can be our biggest mentors, and not just the way they speak to us and teach to us as well, it's the way they become exemplary members through their actions, and that kind of influences us when we're growing up. So the next question is, what has been your greatest achievement so far?
I think my greatest achievement so far, I would say making it to deputy team leader at Attentive. It was a big thing. I wasn't expecting it at all. So it was a big surprise, but it was a really, really nice surprise. Along way, there's been many small achievements, which you still got to celebrate throughout the journey. But so far, that is the main thing.
Yeah, I really like the celebrating the small achievements. Yeah. I was just reflecting on that one of my other days. Sometimes it's very important not to just be I've got a goal and I need to go straight for it. Within our journey, if there's small things that we can kind of have those small wins, it can push us and build that momentum forward. And I really like that. So my next question is the polar opposite. What has been the greatest challenge for you so far?
I think the greatest challenge for me so far is the fact that I'm on my gap year, which gives me the illusion that I've got a lot of time on my hand, and which just led me to not be so organized at times, thinking that I can procrastinate and I've got time and I can do other things. And then you get to the end of the week and everything that you put to the next day, it just catches up, and then you realize that you can't carry it on until the next week. So.
Yep. Yeah. So it's been a challenge for you to learn how to do deadlines and deadlining things. Yeah. I completely understand that, because as someone myself, I used to be disorganized. Now I'm becoming more organized with myself. I'm okay, I'm gonna take a realistic time of when to put these tasks that I need to do on a deadline and get them done. But obviously, when you're in a gap year, it's different.